Thank you for joining our webinar on Girl Scout ceremonies. Today we will talk about different kinds of Girl Scout ceremonies and share how we celebrate being Girl Scouts. What are Girl Scout ceremonies? Ceremonies help Girl Scouts mark special events throughout the year, such as bridging to another level, earning a National Leadership Journey Award, or getting a Girl Scout pin. Ceremonies can commemorate accomplishments or add something special to the beginning or end of a group's meeting. Girls can plan a ceremony around a theme, such as friendship or nature, and express themselves in words or song. Whatever its purpose, every Girl Scout ceremony helps girls share in Girl Scout history and traditions and create their own special memories. Juliette Gordon Low envisioned an organization that would prepare girls to meet the world with courage, confidence, and character. In 1912, in the midst of the Progressive era, and at a time when women in the United States couldn't yet vote, this nearly deaf 51-year-old sparked a worldwide movement inspiring girls to embrace, together, their individuality, strength, and intellect. Remember that your ceremony should be girl-led as much as possible. An investiture ceremony welcomes new members, girls and adults, into the Girl Scout family for the first time. It doesn't have to be formal or elaborate. It only has 3 requirements. New members must recite the Girl Scout promise, either individually or as a troop, receive the appropriate membership pin, the Girl Scout Daisy pin, Brownie pin, or traditional membership pin, be verbally welcomed into your troop and into Girl Scouting. You may choose to give the welcome to new members yourself, or returning girls may want to collectively give the welcome. The rest is up to you and your girls. The ceremonies are totally customizable to your troop's needs and interests, but here are some things to consider. Where will you hold the ceremony? For some troops, it may be easier to hold your ceremony at the same place you hold your troop meetings, but the sky is the limit. If your girls love the outdoors, consider holding the ceremony in your local park. If your girls all attend the same school, consider using a space there. When will you have the ceremony? If all the girls in your troop are new to Girl Scouting, you may decide to hold your investiture ceremony a few meetings into your troop year, after your girls have learned the Girl Scout promise. Some troop leaders also schedule the ceremony the week of Juliette Gordon Low's birthday, October 31st, and take the opportunity to discuss the trailblazing legacy of Girl Scouts. If you want to show the new adults in your troop what Girl Scouting is all about, consider including them in the investiture ceremony. Plan your ceremony on an evening or a weekend, or whenever most families in your troop are available, and ask the girls how they'd like to honor the adults in the group. Perhaps girls would like to deliver a special thank you, or maybe they'd like to pin the adult members. Whatever girls decide, all participants should feel like they're part of the Girl Scout sisterhood. A flag ceremony honors the American flag as a symbol of our country and all the hopes, dreams, and people it represents. If your group includes girls from other countries, invite them to honor their flags too, and together conduct an international flag ceremony. Flag ceremonies may be used for opening and closing events, beginning or closing a day, honoring a special occasion or special person, retiring a worn flag. Flag ceremonies may take place in meeting rooms, outdoor settings, large auditoriums, on stage, or even on horseback. The American flag is carried by a color guard for protection during a flag ceremony. All flag ceremonies share one thing: respect for the flag. Here is the wording for a flag ceremony. So, you start with Girl Scouts attention, used to announce that the flag ceremony is about to begin. Color guard advance, signals the color guard to advance to the flags or advance to pick up the flags. Color guards post the colors, directs the color guard to place the flag in flag standards or to attach the grommets to a flagpole rope. Color guard honor your flag, signals the color guard to salute the American flag. Please join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by an appropriate song, quotation, or poem if desired. Color guard retire the colors, prompts the color guard to remove the flag from standards or to lower the flag, detach it from the rope, and fold it prior to being dismissed. Color guard dismissed, prompts the color guard to leave in formation with or without the flag, and Girl Scouts dismissed, indicates girls and adults may leave in formation or be at ease where they have been standing or sitting. Our next ceremony is Girl Scout birthday ceremonies. March 12th is the birthday of Girl Scouting. This is the date that Juliette Gordon Low founded Girl Scouting in the United States. And she was an ardent believer in the potential of all girls and the importance of fostering their individual growth, character, and self-sufficiency. Juliet is credited with establishing and nurturing a global movement that has changed the world. Juliet Gordon-Low was also known as Daisy. In addition, you can also celebrate Founders Day. Her birthday was on October 31st. In a meeting in 1912 with Sir Robert Baden-Powell, the founder of Boy Scouts, Juliet Gordon-Low was inspired to establish Girl Scouts that same year. Telephoning a cousin from her home, she announced, "I've got something for the girls of Savannah and all of America and all the world, and we're going to start it tonight." From that first gathering of a small troop of 18 culturally and ethnically diverse girls, Juliet broke the conventions of the time, reaching across class, cultural, and ethnic boundaries to ensure all girls, including those with so-called disabilities, had a place to grow and develop their leadership skills. Using her innate talent for fundraising and public relations, combined with her vast network of friends and supporters, she led Girl Scouts with passion and determination, ensuring that it was, and always would be, an experience that was girl-led. Bronze, silver, or gold ceremonies honors Girl Scouts who have earned these special awards and is usually held at the troop or group level and combined with council recognition. A Bronze Award is for girls and juniors, requiring 20 hours of work with a group. This does not have to be the whole troop. For example, a healthy eating project, the girls coordinated a healthy eating habits education plan, inclusive of a presentation for the whole school, as well as one for the entire girl membership in their service unit. The approval on this is troop level. It requires 20 hours. It does not require an advisor. No research is required. It does not have to be sustainable. As said, it was a group project. The Silver Award has a committee approval. The amount of time to create this project is 50 hours. You do need an advisor for it. You do need research for it. This can be a group of 4 children or solo. It does not have to be sustainable, and it has to be a required reach of community. For example, in this picture, you can see Caitlin created a cemetery restoration project, wherein she wrote a grant for the cemetery, updated their signage, and provided other needed updates. And the Gold Award. This is for seniors and ambassadors. It requires 2 approvals, initial and at completion. It's about 80 hours of work. It requires an advisor. It requires research. It is a solo project. It must be sustainable, and it has to have a global or national reach. For example, a solar garden that Caroline McGraw created, the first municipal solar pollinator garden in New York State, in the town of Niskayuna Solar Array. The Girl Scouts Own is a girl-planned program that lets girls explore their feelings around a topic such as friendship or the Girl Scout promise and law, using spoken words, favorite songs, poetry, or other forms of expression. It is never a religious ceremony. You could have an inspirational Girl Scouts Own, a quiet walk around the camp to enjoy the sunshine, the trees, and the lovely day, an international Girl Scouts Own, a display of world flags, a map of the world, or a series of living pictures, girls costumed according to the country they are representing, and a sunrise Girl Scouts Own. The girls walk silently to a high spot previously chosen for a view to the east. You can express your theme with songs for everyone to sing, a shadow play scene, music played by 1 or 2 girls, poems or quotations, choral reading, stories and legends, Girl Scout promise, and its meaning. And some nice themes are friendship, Girl Scouts itself, the promise and law, Founders Day, and the Book of Trees. In essence, it is a spirit of uplifting of hearts and a feeling of inspiration. A Journey ceremony honors Girl Scouts who have earned the final award along a journey. These ceremonies are usually held at the troop or group level and invite girls to develop a themed celebration of their journey, often including friends and family. Opening ceremonies are ideas such as reciting the Girl Scout promise, a flag ceremony, a Girl Scout song, share a favorite poem, share something special about your day, and closing ceremonies have friendship circles, make an archway, and talk about something that was difficult today, something that was good or happy today, and something that you're looking forward to next week. Bridging ceremonies mark a girl's move from one level of Girl Scouting to another. This is an important transition in a Girl Scout's life. It's a defining moment when a girl becomes aware of her achievements and is ready for new adventures and responsibilities. Celebrating this change should be fun, personalized, and memorable for everyone involved. And most of all, it should be designed by the girls in true partnership with adults. Bridging ceremonies usually take place at the beginning or the end of the Girl Scout year and can have 3 parts: opening, guests are welcomed and the tone is set; main section, the ceremony is explained, and the girls celebrate moving from one level to the next; and closing, girls can participate in friendship circles and thank their guests. Each of the ceremony's parts offer plenty of room for the girls' creativity and individuality. The ceremony should always focus on paying tribute to Girl Scouts as they move forwards. If you go to youtube.com and type in Girl Scouts of Northeast New York, we have a lengthy webinar on bridging, which will take you from beginning to end on planning a successful bridging event. Daisy Bridging. You teach younger girls the Girl Scout promise, take them through the Girl Scout law. You can share a story about how you learned to put the promise and law into action. You can teach the younger girls about Amazing Daisy, Lupa, Tula, and other flower friends, and then share a story about your favorite. Play a game together. With your Daisy sisters, make a little something you can give to the younger girls that shows them what Girl Scouts is all about. Look ahead, spend some time with Brownie sisters, ask the Brownies to teach you their favorite song, and get ideas of how to help your community when you become Brownies from your sister Brownies. And you will see that the bridging ceremonies for each step consist of the same steps. Pass it on, share with younger girls, and look ahead, find out what older girls do. There is Fly Up to Junior from Brownie Bridging, Climb Up to Cadet, Step Up to Senior, Soar to Ambassador, and lastly, Crossing the Bridge to a Girl Scout Adult. Rededication Ceremonies is an opportunity for girls and adults to renew their commitment to the Girl Scout promise and law. If you're like troop leader Miranda Oliver from Girl Scouts Wisconsin Badgerland, you can also use the ceremony to reinforce the Girl Scout value, giving back. Our area suffered some major flooding, which left most of our communities devastated, said Miranda. But in true Girl Scout fashion, my Girl Scouts wanted to help. So instead of having our rededication ceremony, we used our first meeting to make baked items to give to a volunteer park cleanup effort luncheon. We made many different baked goods, but I wanted to incorporate a fun ceremony and tradition, as it was our first meeting. We held a traditional ceremony. The girls absolutely loved it. They felt empowered, and it reminded them of all the reasons they loved being Girl Scouts. And of course, there is the GORP ceremony. Have you ever wondered what goes into making a Girl Scout? Well, we have a recipe to show you what we're all about. If you Google GORP, Girl Scouts, you will find a recipe to make trail mix and a poem that goes along with it. And the last ceremony we're going to talk about today is the ashes ceremony. Ashes taken from a campfire are sprinkled into the flames of the next campfire. The next morning when the ashes are cold, they are stirred, and each Girl Scout guide present at the ceremony takes some to mix with the next campfire. Each girl keeps a list of all the campfires in which they have sprinkled their ashes. Legend has it that Lord Baden-Powell, founder of the Scout movement, would always take small amounts of ashes from the campfire and spread these ashes into the next campfire. And that concludes our ceremonies webinar. Thank you for joining me, and don't hesitate to reach out to us at volunteering@girlscoutsneny.org if you have any questions.